and welcome everyone to today's video lecture of Operations Research. I am Professor Prashant Birje and today we are beginning with model number 1 of Operations Research. In our previous video lecture, we have seen an introduction to the syllabus. Model number 2, 3, 4, 5 are dealing with numericals that you can expect in your question papers. Model number 1 is basically an introduction to operations research. What operations research is, its definitions, the various models that exist in operations research. So let us begin. But before beginning, let us see what is the history or historical background of operations research in brief. Basically, if you see how operations research started or originated, it originated in the 17th, 18th, and the 19th century, where some of the researchers started to see how efficiently things can be done. For example, Charles Babbage uh, did a study or a research on how the postal services can deliver its courier or cargo to various customers in most efficient manner. This resulted in UK launching the penny post. Now, later on, many researchers did the research on these things. Lot of new models were generated, but it was generally used in increasing the efficiency of operations, especially in military uses. In World War One, it was extensively used, but it gained more prominence during the World War Two, where the army was involved into giving relief material, and logistic supplies to its battalion at various places in the most efficient manner, that is, by using the least amount of resources available to them. For this, it is said that the UK, that is the British Army, employed 1000 operational researchers in its army. Later on, it was in up till 1960s, it was used in military itself. But later, after 1960, you can see that the usage of this, that is benefits of this, were seen by industries and it was employed in various industries. In industries, it is used in various purposes. We shall see its application in industries in the coming slides. So, before we go into the applications of operations research, let us see what operations research is, how the various researchers define operations research as. Operational research, according to Morse and Campbell, is operations research is a scientific method of providing executive departments with a quantitative basis for decisions regarding the operations under the control. So what happens in this is it provides us quantitative or analytical basis for decision making. It gives us in numbers what exactly or how much profit we can make, how much we can save, how efficiently we can do a particular operation, that is how much time we can save, how much space we can save. So all these things, all these answers are given in the form of quantitative decisions, that is you get in the form of numbers, how much you can save, how much you can earn extra profit, how much you can save extra space. So when you get it in numbers, you can compare very easily and thus make an informed decision. Similarly, one more definition is given by Miller and Stahl. The definition is operations research is applied decision theory. It is a decision theory where application of analytical things are done. So operations research is applied decision theory. It uses any scientific and logical means. It is not restricted only to mathematics or statistics. You can use any scientific or logical means to attempt to cope with the problems that confront the executive when he tries to achieve rationality in dealing with his decision problems. So when you want to have rational decisions, you need to have logic, you need to use logical and scientific methods for this, and to do this you have to use analytical methods, and these analytical methods are included in operations research. So these are the two widely used definitions of operations research. So what are the significance or importance of operations research in today's world? There are five main important things that operations research or operations researchers do to business organizations. The first one is business. It improves the business operations. It is effective in handling issues of inventory planning, production, scheduling, transportation, financial and revenue management services. So what happens is it improves the efficiency of all these operations. It gives better control on various operations. When you know that you can save particular things, when you know which is the best route you have to follow, everything goes through a sequence, and you can achieve better control of business operations. Problem areas can be identified very easily, and hence they can be solved also analytically. So you will know what are the problem areas and how to solve them. Third one, it helps you in decision making. It will help you to quantify your problems. You take decisions based upon various alternatives that it gives in a analytical way or quantifiable way. So OR tools are used uh, to help managers in decision making. Informed decision making can be done through it. Coordination can be achieved. It may be interdepartmental coordination, or it may be manager to manager coordination, or employee coordination also. So interdepartmental coordination is achieved. For instance, if one department feels that it has a lot of inventory or lot of resources, it can give some of these resources to some other department, and hence it can save on it, and hence coordination is improved. On the other hand, it also helps in systematic way of operating of an organization. That is how managers can operate in a business scenario or in an organization in a very systematic way. So these are some of the significance or importance of operations research. In tomorrow's class we'll start with the other part of the model. If you have any queries, you can always contact us.